Welcome to First Take. I'm Connor, and today we're here to talk about the impact of the annual Catholic Appeal and how it's changing lives.
And I'm Jonah, here to set the record straight on how everyone can make a difference.
Alright, let's kick things off with something that's close to everyone's heart. Education. Well, in some people's hearts. Education is honestly not that important, but anyways, we're here talking about how the ACA helps fund elementary school assistance.
Hold up. You can't just toss aside education? Without ACA funding, some students wouldn't even have basic school supplies. You think they could ace their math tests without paper and pencils?
Well, I guess not, but hey, these kids are future leaders. They're not just learning math and English, they're learning hope.
Exactly. You're telling me a student doesn't feel empowered when they have the right resources? The ACA helps them stay motivated, and that's the real formula for success.
But Jonah, there aren't really any big names in the game of education that the ACA funds, right?
Are you crazy? You kidding me? 112 private schools in the St. Louis area are funded by the Archdiocese.
Dang, I didn't know that. I guess the ACA's role in education is way more important than I thought.
Over $2 million are spread out amongst these schools. Without it, some of these kids would struggle to get the education that they need.
Wow, that is truly inspiring. Alright, now I've got a big one for you. Food. And I'm not talking about leftover pizza. The ACA is making sure no one has to go hungry.
I get it. You think it's easy to overlook. But let's face it. There are families out there right now who depend on parish food pantries to make sure they don't skip a meal. Without ACA, these pantries would be struggling.
I see what you're saying, but hey, who's going to be the hero? A quick trip to the store isn't enough. People need help. The ACA is saving the day.
Not just saving the day, they're making it possible for families to thrive. Let's be real. Everyone deserves dignity. When you support ACA's food pantries, you're giving that dignity back.
Alright, let's talk about the backbone of everything we do. Stewardship. Do you know how many schools and communities rely on this?
Oh, I know. Without stewardship, there is no support for the programs that matter most. ACA's focus on development ensures that schools, churches, and communities have the resources to grow.
And without growth, we'd still be stuck in the 90s, huh?
Exactly. It's all about empowering the future. The ACA builds bridges, not walls. Giving doesn't just help today, it strengthens tomorrow. I'll be honest, we need more peace and justice. But do you think the ACA is actually making a difference?
Absolutely. The ACA's Office of Peace and Justice is crucial for fighting inequality and empowering the marginalized. You can't just talk about change, you have to act on it.
You're right. No argument there. We need action, we need fairness. The ACA is creating that path through initiatives that promote peace and justice.
Alright, let's talk about the next generation of faith leaders. You think the ACA is helping to guide future priests and nuns?
Not just priests and nuns. Leaders of faith. Leaders of tomorrow, like I talked about earlier. Vocations aren't just careers, they're callings. And ACA supports those who hear that call.
I'm all for helping people to find their purpose. That's what the ACA's vocation programs are doing. They're helping people answer the call. Well, folks, we've covered it all. The ACA's impact is clear. It's all about building a better tomorrow. Together, we can spread hope.
I saw that rhyme there. Exactly. So join us, be a messenger of hope. And remember, your support makes all the difference.
To learn more and support, go to archstl.org/give.
We'll see you next time.